So we are at the BELLE Terrace for the Fantasmic Dining Package. Now, I got the premium package, which comes with buttermilk fried chicken and a farmhouse salad, and I went with a red velvet cake. I'll show you the menu. We have a lot of different options, but with the packages, you are able to choose either the first showing of Fantasmic or the second showing of Fantasmic. And you have multiple different restaurants to choose from, such as BELLE TERRACE, Rancho del Zocalo, or Cafe Orleans. And you get to choose which of those restaurants, and they have a limited menu for those packages. So we're going to try out the food, and I'll tell you what I think. The Farmhouse salad just came out, and it looks absolutely delicious. It has a bunch of different greens, and this is a white barbecue ranch sauce. There's avocado and croutons, so let's dig in. Now we're going to make sure we get a bite of everything here, or at least try to. Okay, the lettuce is very fresh, very crunchy, delicious. Now I'm definitely going to get a bite of everything. Get the crouton in there. And a little bit of the red onion. Cheers. It is a delicious salad. Very, very fresh. The ingredients, you can tell, are high quality. The lettuce is definitely not wilting at all, so you know that this is fresh lettuce for today. Highly, highly recommend this. Another thought I had with this, the croutons, these are house-made croutons. They are garlicky, they are buttery, they are crunchy, they are absolutely delicious, and the avocado with this salad just gives it this perfect, refreshing taste, along with the crispness of the lettuce, and the tomato is so fresh, so light and delicate. This is a very, very good salad. Just as I was finishing up my salad, my fried chicken has arrived, and this presentation is phenomenal. We have the broccolini underneath, a garlic mashed potato, I believe this is, a house-made slaw, and I cannot remember exactly what the sauce is, but I'll put it up on the screen for what the menu said. So let's dig in. Now we're going to try the fried chicken on its own first. That is very good. That is a very moist chicken. And the seasoning, oh, there's a little kick. I just got a little kick. That is so good. That is really, really good. That's like just this slight little Cajun kick at the end. And it doesn't hit you like automatically. It takes a second, but that is so, so good. Now, shouldn't have put my knife down. I'm gonna grab another piece of this. I'm gonna dip it in that sauce. Let's see what that sauce is here. Thank you. That's definitely some sort of barbecue. I think it's like if I'm correct, it was a mustard barbecue maybe? I don't know, but that is really good. It is like, it has a little hint of sweetness to it, a tang like a barbecue. It also has a little bit of heat to it at the end too. That is really, really delicious. Now I'm going to try these mashed potatoes. They're not garlic mashed potatoes like I thought. They're just regular buttery mashed potatoes. I think they're really good. I think this goes very well with the chicken. It's not stealing the show. It's complementing it. And I think that is incredible. You don't want every single dish to have all of the flavor. You want to have something that complements each thing, and those mashed potatoes complement the chicken very, very well. It is very well done. gonna do some of this house slaw. It doesn't look like it has any dressing to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a basic slaw. It's still good though. It tastes like it has a little bit of like a little bit of vinegar on top of it. It's still very, very delicious though. It definitely has a lighter taste to it, which I think pairs very well with this because you have the creamy of the mashed potatoes. You don't want to have a creamy slaw base with that. So having a vinaigrette with that instead of the creaminess, I think it's perfect. Now I'm going to deconstruct this beautiful thing. I feel bad for doing so, but I want to grab one of these broccolinis and give her a go. Again, it's just a basic buttery broccolini, and I think it pairs perfectly with the fried chicken. The fried chicken and the sauce, those are the stars of the meal. The broccolini, the mashed potatoes, and the slaw, they are the complements, and I think it all just pairs so perfectly together. And like I said, you don't want every single item to pound you with flavor. You want to have some that are a little more delicate, a little more light. And this broccolini definitely does that for sure. Along with the coleslaw, I think it all just pairs so well together. This is an excellent dish, so if you are coming to the Belle Terrace, highly recommend this. I am going to dig in and eat all of this. So for my drink, I went with the waiter's recommendation. I asked her, what do you think is the best cocktail on the menu? And she went with the Cutwater of Mai Tai. Now this is $19. It is not part of the Fantasmic package. This is a separate add-on. We're gonna give this a try. I do like a Mai Tai, and this looks fantastic. So let's give it a try. Give it a little mix. Oh yeah, that is perfect. That is literally perfect for a summer day. It's pineapple. You can taste the light rum in it. There's no dark rum in it. It's definitely a lighter rum. It is so light, so refreshing. This is perfect for a summer day. She gave me a great recommendation because I like this. And here we have the red velvet cake. It's got a caramel drizzle and pecan top. I'm going to guess that this is cream cheese frosting as well. I'm very looking forward to digging into this. Look at the size of this. It is absolutely gorgeous. I figured, since I'm here celebrating my birthday, and it's Disneyland's birthday, why not have cake? So we're going to dig in, give it a try. Ooh, it's very nice and crumbly. That is very good. The cream cheese frosting is not very tart. It has the perfect amount of acidity with the sweetness that I think is perfect for cream cheese frosting. Very, very delicious. And I think it pairs very well with this caramel sauce that they have drizzled on top. They also have it dripping on the bottom as well. That is very good. I'm going to try it with some of these. Okay. There we go. Pretty sure these are walnuts, actually. Let's try it. That is fantastic. That is a very, very good end to this wonderful meal. The premium dining does come with the 3 courses. I can't fully remember if the standard dining does or not. At BELLE Terrace, I should say. Rancho del Zocalo, you also have a limited menu. And the same with Cafe Orleans, but I believe you also get a certain number of courses there as well. Overall, I think this is a very, very good deal. Plus, you are going to get prime seating for Fantasmic. If you're going to choose one of them, I would recommend BELLE Terrace. This meal has been fantastic. The chicken breast, the salad, the dessert, so good. So good. Plus, too, with the limited menu at Cafe Orleans, you're not getting all of the really good stuff that's on that menu. So I would say if you're going to go to Cafe Orleans, maybe don't get the package, but go as a regular guest and get some of the other items.
At the end of your meal, they will give you your ticket for your reserved viewing of Fantasmic. It'll have the time of the performance that you had chosen when you booked your dining, and you will be able to redeem this over beside the Columbia ship, which is right in front of the Haunted Mansion, between roughly an hour before the showing.
And here are my final thoughts regarding the Fantasmic Dining Package at BELLE Terrace. Now, BELLE Terrace, I think, is a criminally underrated restaurant. The food was phenomenal. The showpiece was that chicken and the barbecue mustard sauce. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved that meal. And finishing it off with that drink and the red velvet cake, fantastic. And for the price, it wasn't too bad because you're getting a meal plus premium seating to Fantasmic. I think in total, after tipping, my total came to about $93, if I'm correct. I'll put the actual total here. But I also want to point out that with the package, as you are going to Fantasmic, it is a little different than Walt Disney World if you have been there. There aren't actual seats for Fantasmic. We ended up sitting very close to the water. However, we were sitting on the ground, which was a little bit difficult for myself, getting up and down, not to mention some older folks who were there trying to get down to sit on the ground. There really wasn't an option to sit in actual seats. They had accessible places for people in wheelchairs that they could put their wheelchairs or ECVs to be able to sit and watch, but for several older folks that were around me, they were struggling to get up and down. So I would say that would be the only downside that I saw when it came to this dining package for Fantasmic. Are there other seats, or should I say standing room, that you can go to watch Fantasmic? Definitely, and it doesn't cost you to stand and watch the show just as a normal guest. Would I do it again? I would say not. And here's why. Mainly because you are sitting on the ground. Is it still a really awesome view of the show? Absolutely. It was a fantastic view of the show. However, when it comes to sitting on the ground, it is very, very uncomfortable. For someone with kids, I'm sure it'd be a little bit easier, but you still also had a guardrail in front of us that for some people made it a little bit difficult to see and obstructed some of the view as well. You were not allowed to stand in that area either, so your only option was to sit on the ground. But would I go back to BELLE Terrace? Absolutely. I would definitely go back and have that meal over and over and over again. That meal was fantastic. Like I said, the chicken was phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, press that like button. And if you got this far, comment down below. What is your favorite meal in all of Disneyland? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!